Deep in the heart of the eastern Nigeria lies the quiet village of Umuada, a place where the trees whispered more than the people and the night carried stories no one dared repeat in the daylight. For over a century, there was one rule every child in Umuada grew up hearing. After the last gong, do not go near the old marketplace. And whatever you do, never touch the calabash. No one questioned it. No one wanted to. Because once every few decades, someone disappears. Welcome to African Tales by Sarah, a home of interesting stories. The old marketplace sat at the edge of the village like a forgotten graveyard. Broken stores, fallen thatch, termite eating benches, and at the very center, a single dusty calabash. It had no owner, no story that living people could tell. Only one strange truth. It's never rotted, it's never cracked, it's never moved. The elders said the calabash was a doorway, a boundary between the living and something else. Adeze, a 17-year-old curious and stubborn girl, moved to the village after the death of her mother. Bold, sharp-tongued, and fearless, she didn't believe in old people fear stories. Whenever someone mentioned the calabash, Adeze smirked. Please, it's not just a bowl. Her friends warned her, her grandmother warned her, even the village priest shook his head at her boldness, but Adeze was the kind of girl whose curiosity was stronger than her fears, and that was exactly how trouble always begins. The night started normally. Palm oil lamps flickered in compounds, children slept early, and the last gong of the town crier echoed through the air. But on this particular night, something strange happened. The wind stopped, even the incense went silent. Adeze sat up in bed, restless. She felt called, not by a person, but by something her mind could not explain. As she lay down, a faint whisper passed her window softly, almost like a breeze. Adeze! She sat up immediately. The voice was her mother's. Her heart pounded, but she told herself it was just an imagination until she heard it again, clearer, coming from the direction of the old marketplace. Adeze, my child. Adeze froze. Her mother has been dead for months now. She had buried her with her own hands, yet the voice sounded exactly like the same. Tone, softness, everything. Adeze grabbed her lantern. She had to know. Adeze disobeyed against every warning. She sneaked out of her grandmother's compound. The night was too quiet, too still. It felt like walking inside a held breath. The full moon shone over the old marketplace, turning everything into silver. There, at the very center, the calabash sat waiting. As Adeze stepped closer, the calabash vibrated slightly, like something was breathing inside it. Then, Adeze, the voice no longer soft. It was pleading, desperately. Lift the calabash, my child. Free me. Adeze trembled, her mother's voice calling her. Her eyes filled with tears. Mama, she whispered. Mama, is that you? Then the calabash answered immediately. Yes, Adeze, free me. The voice sounded too eager, too quick. Adeze reached out, just as her fingertips hovered an inch away. The old blind woman appeared. A cold hand grabbed Adese's shoulder. She screamed. Turning around, she saw Mama Ngozi, the blind old woman who lived near the shrine. She looked terrified, breathing heavily, gripping Adeze with surprising strength. What are you doing here? The woman hissed. Adeze pointed at the calabash. It's my mother. She's calling me. Mama Ngozi slapped her hand away.